Oh, wow. That was quick. Straight to the rip. I don't know what just happened.
Oh, didn't do the
Yeah,
whatever.
didn't do the intro or anything. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Week 8 NFL review. This is,
Getting to it.
yeah, jumping straight into it. Bolton, how was your weekend after our successful, donation and getting absolutely tanked?
Well, as you know from the pick'ems, I would say pretty good. I swept on my parlays. I also had the best out of all of the sports gurus that we are in terms of weekly average. And it went exactly as planned. Cardinals with another last second field goal with a little bit of Murray magic to win the game against Tua and the Dolphins. So pretty happy with that.
I got you. Yeah, no, man, that's the way to do it. And man, I don't know about you betting wise, but I did not do hot this week.
I
Uh,
know. I saw we'll show it Friday, don't you worry.
Man, where's our oh, there it is. I was like, where's our banners here? But yeah, no, so Ryan and I did something fun. We put $5 on every game over under money line that we agreed on.
Okay.
And so what we did, I mean, and of course the one week we do it, we absolutely just shit the bed. So we each I think it came out to $100 each put in,
Yeah.
and um I think we
We did
hit
not
half of
yeah.
our bets.
Yeah.
And so we took the $60 we won out of the 100. So we lost $40 and we just put it down on the Monday night game and just
How
said, fuck it.
how'd that go?
Uh, we bet the over. I fell asleep and then woke up to, being in the green for the entire week. So
Yeah.
honestly, it was a good betting week.
It's a dub.
You end in the green.
What was the over under on that game? Like 40?
It was 36 and a half.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it didn't look good until homeboy.
I know it.
I want to be up here. That way my eyes aren't going sideways. But yeah, sorry for the impromptu jump in, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna
I know. Nobody
people
was prepared.
realize, yeah. I don't know about you, Bolton, but I'm a little busy right now. I'm fostering a dog, and she is,
I have two of my own, so I don't want to
yeah.
hear it.
Oh well, yeah. But she is absolutely petrified of everything. So she has been taking all my time to
Yeah.
just try and get her ready to be adopted by somebody.
Mhm.
But
I hear it.
man, I didn't even get to retweet this or anything. Just jumped straight into it.
Yeah, we're gonna be all right.
We're just gonna send her. But as always, we get our loyal, like 8 listeners, and we appreciate them, all of them.
Perfect. It's all we
But
need.
let's jump in to the Vikings and the Rams here. Man, I don't have anything up either. I was expecting, 30 seconds to get my life together.
No, you don't get that.
No, don't get that. But
Vikings at
yeah,
the Rams.
go
That
ahead.
went about as expected.
Really?
When 80% of the money is on the Vikings to cover the 3-point spread, Vegas always wins.
Vegas always wins. Ain't that the truth? So the face mask on Sam Darnold at the end to end
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We'll just put our little tinfoil hats on here. Uh, is the NFL rigged? Is there a script?
Um, yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, that was pretty horseshit. But granted, like they were backed up late in the game in their own end zone to begin with. They had all game to try to stop L.A. and Matthew Stafford throwing for 4 touchdowns. Almost 300 yards. Kyron Williams had himself a day. Puka Nakua, like it wasn't the offense; it was the defense that couldn't stop anything with the Rams.
Oh
To
yeah,
be
absolutely.
fair,
But the Rams end up winning 30-20. Overhit. Matthew Stafford threw for 279 yards, 4 touchdowns. Kyron Williams almost at 100 yards. He had 97 rushing. And then Justin Jefferson did JJ things, 8 receptions for 115 yards. But at the end of the day, I did not see the Rams winning this. And I don't think anybody saw Puka Nakua coming in and doing what he did.
I know off of the injury just came in. And they look good. They're a scary team when they're healthy. Let's not forget this is a playoff team when they're all healthy.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. And it doesn't matter what that defense does. I think they're only going to get better. They're young because, a bunch of their stars retired and or left.
Yeah,
And so they're young. They're only going to get better. I think the Rams are a sneaky team to make the playoffs this year. I don't know about you.
they're gonna
That
have to
whole
beat out the Cardinals, and the Cardinals
yeah,
already beat them once. So
the NFC West is a wild time right now.
yeah, Cardinals first place, 4-4, baby. Let's go.
I know you love that. Up next, I guess we'll do this one.
Was that one next on the slate? Let me see.
That's fine. Packers Jags. Packers end up winning this game 30-27 in a much closer game than most people think. And Trevor Lawrence threw for 308 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's looking better and better each week. He did lose Christian Kirk
Yep.
out for the season with a knee injury.
Brian Thomas is day to day with a rib injury or whatever it is. So Tank Bigsby just showed up on the injury report today for something. I forget what it is.
Yep. And
It's
then
just
you
a beat
have
up team.
and then you have Josh Jacobs just continuing to do Josh Jacob things. He
Yep.
had 25 carries for 127 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tucker Kraft led in receiving with 3 receptions, 78 yards, and a touchdown. So he continues to be consistent, which is what you want.
Yep.
And you love to see it. But also, Jordan Love went down.
Yes.
Knee strain, might be out week to week. So Malik Willis time again.
I'm not opposed. Like that offense
Yeah.
was clicking with Malik Willis. Like I'm kind of here for it. I kind of like the whole read option. Get it out to the tight end. And Tucker Kraft's doing his thing, so I'm here for it.
Throw some deep balls.
Yeah.
I hate it for any of the receivers. They're all sits in my eyes now.
They were already sits. Look at this. Jaden Reed, 2 receptions, 55 yards, and he had like a 50-yard bomb at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So before that one catch, he was literally 1 for like 5. That's supposed to be their dominant number one. Romeo Dobbs had 3 receptions. That's not much better. Christian Watson 4. They had Dontavian Wicks had 2 receptions. They're all B plus, A minus grade receivers, and you don't know who in the fuck's gonna get the ball.
Oh yeah, but I think the Packers are. I think the system's good. I think their system is quarterback proof. They know what to do. They have all the playmakers everywhere, so it's pretty simple to just sit down, bunker down, and just play turnover free, game manager quarterback play, and the Packers are going to be good regardless.
Matt LaFleur, he's from the Shanahan tree.
I thought it was from the McVay tree.
Yeah, I think he is. Either way, they're both very similar. 11 personnel a lot of the times, 12
Yep.
personnel.
But
Very
consistency-
quarterback friendly.
The Jags fall to 2-6. Shout out to Juan. Sorry, buddy.
Hey, you remember what happened last Friday when I said, "Hey, everybody has the same pick. I'm going to flip it."
Mhm.
This was that game. You know what the over under, or you know what the spread was on this?
I know what it was. 3.5 or 4. Yeah, 4.
You know what the final score of that game was?
Oh,
Vegas
yeah.
always wins. Dude, I'm just sticking by this. If I see everybody doing the same thing, I'm gonna fucking do the opposite. We're gonna start taking Vegas down.
one small bet at
Yeah,
a fucking
one
time,
small
buddy.
$5 parlay at a time.
Right? Up next, we have your Cardinals defeating the Dolphins, and they beat them 28-27. Kyler Murray had 307 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Devon Achane, welcome back, 97 yards rushing, and then Trey McBride doing Trey McBride things with 9 receptions, 124 yards. I want to ask you, did the Cardinals get lucky here?
Yes, incredibly lucky.
Incredibly.
It's not the luck of the Cardinals. It is the fact that the Dolphins could not close out the game.
Oh, that's snap for a safety, dude. Literally cost them that entire game.
Yeah, we scored 21 points in the second half of that game, of the 28. All right, let's not forget that we scored 21 of our 28 points in the last 30 minutes of that game.
Yeah,
We were down 10. I think we were down like 9 points going into half, and then we were down like 16 at one point, and then we ended up just clawing our way back. This Cardinals team, we're not good at covering, but goddamn it, we're physical and we can hit. All right. Somehow we get lucky we get turnovers. We get a lot of turnovers. We get lucky. And then Kyler Murray, we just let him loose in the end to get us in field goal range. And then boom, game winner. There it is.
Once they shout out, Jerry, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you being here Friday. Apologize for any drunken slander that was spewed that night.
It was a good time.
But it was a good time. And if you are watching, we helped Pete's dad get over the mark of $1,000. So thanks to everybody that donated. Love to see it. And just the good community that we have around these people. And coming in and watching us do a recap on games that happen as we look forward to week 9 with a ton of fun games. And we will cover those Saturday. Bolton, you going to be on the show with me?
Saturday?
Yeah.
No, I have a Halloween party to go to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
At 6? I guess that's 7 your time. Yeah, fair enough.
7 my time. I got to get ready. I got a pregame.
Halloween party. That was last weekend, dude.
I know I have 2 Halloween parties. All of my neighbors drink and party, so they fucking stagger their fucking drinking events. So there's always something going on.
That doesn't sound terrible.
No.
Up next, we had the Jets at the Patriots. And
you got to blow up the whole franchise.
Dude, the Jets were just terrible. Jets ended up losing this game to the Patriots 25-22. And honestly, I think the Jets get lucky here. Drake May, when he was playing, already had 11 fantasy points before he took the concussion. I think he was in for a big day. I love Drake May personally.
He looks good.
UNC quarterback.
Yeah.
And just did great things. But what do you do with the Jets, dude?
You just blow up the whole franchise, dude.
You just blow what do you
Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. You've already fired the head coach, right? You can't fire the only other, the offensive coordinator, and then you're stuck with one who was a coordinator as a coach for everything.
Well, your offensive coordinator isn't even doing his job anymore. They gave the play call into the quarterback coach.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This franchise is terrible. I don't know. It boggles me the fact that they have superstars, and we say it every week. This team is chock loaded of first team all pros, and they for some reason just cannot score. Like Aaron Rodgers didn't even throw an interception this game, but he'd get down to the red zone, stall out, and have to kick a field goal.
Yep.
It's just not good. And then the Patriots, on the other hand, their quarterback looks good. I wouldn't start Drake May the rest of the year. Realistically. We saw him. He looks good. Yeah, sit your ass down. Yeah, you already got concussed and you were out there for a game and a half. Sit your ass down.
They won't do that. But Aaron Rodgers, he had a decent game. He threw 28 times, completed 17 passes for 233 yards.
Garrett Wilson cooked,
Garrett Wilson, the talent's there. The team just is not playing cohesive ball. And
is it scheme? I don't know.
I don't think it is. I think they will get better, but I think it's too late for them to make at 2-6 a playoff run here. They have to win
start giving Aaron Rodgers just all of the play bands that you can, and just let him call the fucking plays.
Be like, hey, come on, you got this.
Yeah, I don't know. That Patriots team though, they have a lot going for them. They look pretty good. They just need receivers. They're already talking about here at the trade deadline, getting rid of a couple of their people. Somebody's already called about KJ Osborne apparently, and Tyquan Thornton. You guys are already depleted. You've already got nobodies out there.
Well, I mean, Kayshon
Boutte out of LSU, he did okay, but that's the first time in 2 years.
You have your second round pick in Polk. You have Bob Douglas, who's done some good things. So
Demario Douglas' stat line was 2 receptions for 12 yards.
But previously, he's
and also has drops. Also drops.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, they all have drops. That's the problem. The receivers can't catch the ball. My personal favorite game this week, we have the Ravens at the Browns.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know about you, but watching Jameis Winston come back and win this game, just top of the line.
Not only come back and win this game, but come back after almost throwing an interception to seal the game, and then throwing another 35-yard fucking post route to actually be completed for the touchdown. I would have been scared shitless to throw the ball. It looked like Kyle Hamilton had the ball for 3 seconds, and I don't know if he just kept fumbling it in his body, but the camera view, we only got the back shot. It looked like he had it all the way, and then all of a sudden he falls down and it trickles out, and you're like, holy shit, the Browns are still alive somehow.
Right. So the Browns won 29-24. Jameis Winston threw for 334 yards, the most for the week. 3 touchdowns. Derrick Henry did Derrick Henry things. 11 carries, 73 yards, 1 touchdown. Zay Flowers, 7 receptions, 115. The Ravens lost this game. They had untimely drops by Bateman. They got away from what makes them great, running with King Henry. Only 11 carries? Nah, that man needs 20 carries every fucking week.
So,
Like, what are we doing?
so they just traded for.
Deontay Johnson.
They came out, or some reporter came out and said, like, "Oh, Bateman and Flowers are still wide receiver 1 and 2." How long do you take Bateman as a wide receiver 2 over Deontay Johnson?
I take Deontay Johnson over Flowers, but at the same time, he needs to learn the offense. So give it 3-4 weeks. But come playoff time, Deontay Johnson's going to be a menace.
Also, you know what like Deontay Johnson was known for when he was on the Steelers? Dropping balls.
But also insane target share, and he did put up numbers when he has stayed healthy. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I mean, I love seeing the Browns. I hope the Browns just make an historic comeback. I love Nick Chubb, Jameis Winston getting his shot, winning a game,
We knew we
filling
were
up
gonna
the
get
job.
prime JMO. We knew we
Oh
were
yeah,
gonna get prime JMO. We knew
dude,
that speech was gonna be good.
his
Yeah.
speeches are hilarious. I love
Just
every
play
bit
for
of
the name on the back of your helmet because we ain't got no logos.
it. Like what?
Yeah.
But up next we have the Eagles at the Bengals,
Wait,
and
hold on. Go back 1 second. I want to ask you a question.
okay.
How many games do the Browns win if they started JMO from week 1? They're currently 2-6. You think they could have squeaked out 2 more if they had JMO this whole time?
Oh, I absolutely think they're 4-4.
I agree.
Absolutely think they're 4-4.
That offense immediately started clicking.
Yeah. Well, Cedric Tillman has come out of the woodworks and just we don't need Amari Cooper. I'm here.
I also love
You
the
never
fact
know.
that
Cedric
Amari
Tillman.
Cooper's gone, Elijah Moore starts getting the ball more. I like that. As somebody that has been holding on to Elijah Moore for the last 3 fucking years, I'm gonna need
Right.
some more out of him.
I think Cedric Tillman is the guy. He has JMO's trust. Jerry Judy is just a jag, and that hurts me to say, but it's true. And Elijah Moore is a utility guy. We'll see. But Nick Chubb's back. Offense is playing well. Maybe the defense can get their head out of their ass, and maybe they can go on a run, win a few games.
I tell you what, if they start getting up early in the first, they're gonna start throwing the ball more, and Myles Garrett's gonna start cooking a little bit more. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But up next we have the Eagles at the Bengals. Eagles won this game handily,
All in
37-17.
all in the fourth quarter. This game was close all the way till the fourth quarter happened, and the Bengals decided they didn't want to play football anymore.
I mean, Jalen Hurts, 80% completions, only threw the ball 20 times for 236 yards, 1 touchdown. They're doing the right things here. They are giving Saquon Barkley the ball, 22 carries for 108 yards. And Devontae Smith, yes, 6 receptions, but he did catch a long ball for 85 yards and a touchdown. He's the leading receiver for that game.
By
But,
1 yard.
oh, was it?
Yeah, A.J. Brown, 5 receptions, 84 yards.
But I mean, that is what the Eagles are, and that's what the Eagles need to be. They need to be run first, and they need to just get on with their lives. They have great receivers, a great tight end when he's healthy, and Goddard. This is the Eagles football that needs to happen if they want to
I agree.
consistently win.
I think it needs to be just complete, just read offense, tight end out to the flat, Saquon, like it needs to be dink and dunk and then take your shots. It doesn't need to be the whole team's vertical, all the time. If they could stay ahead of the sticks, I think this team is really, really good. Bengals, on the other hand, how in the hell does Jamar have 9 receptions for 54 yards? Are we just throwing 5-yard out routes to him every play?
Well, T. Higgins didn't play, man, and I saw the stat where Jamar Chase averages 60 yards a game when T. Higgins isn't playing.
They have to pay T. Higgins. That's
Oh,
all I
they
need.
have to. I'm just praying to God the Denver Broncos trade for T. Higgins.
If Jamar Chase doesn't have an awesome number 2 threat on the other side, he's going to get bracketed every freaking play. Cowboys by
What's up,
100.
Z Money? Cowboys by 100.
Who are they even playing this week?
I don't know. They're going to catch an L regardless.
If I'm not mistaken, they have a pretty brutal next 6
Oh,
weeks.
dude, yeah, no, they're rough. But Z Money, as always, buddy, we love to see you, dude. Once we get healthier, it's over, buddy. I love you, Z Money. Dude, just literally here.
Just comes in here and just, yeah, Cowboys. All right, after getting smoked by the 49ers.
No, man, he's a loyal fan, and that's all you can ask for. Up next, we had let's finish this. Joe Burrow's doing everything he can.
Yeah, his completion percentage is good, 26 out of 37. That's not a bad completion percentage. He
So I
threw a
think the
pick,
Joe
but
Burrow hate needs to stop. I think where the Bengals lack is their defense isn't as elite as it once was.
no,
They're
it's not
not getting the
good.
turnovers. They're not getting what they need to.
They got rid of
And
their
so,
safety. Chase Brown averaged 2.7 yards a carry. Like, you cannot rely on just Burrow and Chase to carry a whole team.
yep. But next up, we have the Colts at the Texans, where, oh man, this is going to be so much fun. The Texans end up winning 23-20. And let's just the elephant in the room. I'm too tired to do a podcast. I'm just
Yeah, I was mid work, dude. I was mid work.
get
I
me
was
out.
going to tap out. I was going to tap out today, dude. I didn't
Yeah.
want to do this.
Like,
But you know what? You know
what are
what?
we doing?
I did it for my squad. All right. I did it
Did it
for
for the
all
boys.
4 of you guys that are watching. All right.
Yeah,
I came out here for my team. All right. I'm not coming out of the game. All right. For you guys. I'm going to be here.
Niners cheated. Kittle. See, money. We will get to that. Hey, man, we understand. Just you know what you gotta do. What you gotta do. Send in your backup.
Yeah.
Send in your backup on a very important. This is a very important watch.
Just
Z
go on
Money.
and let him go on and throw the touchdown. It's okay.
Yeah. But lie, dude. Anthony Richardson, what are you doing? You
Oh my God.
pulled. You literally took an A.D. Mitchell quote and said, "I'm gonna double down here. I'm just gonna walk out of the game."
Insane. It's insanity.
Oh man. Well, that little shindig, I think, got him benched because Joe Flacco's starting this
Oh, of
week.
course it did. Oh, no,
And
he's not only starting for the week, he's starting for the foreseeable future.
oh yeah, absolutely. You just can't do that. As a professional athlete, that's an
No,
embarrassment.
that's insanity. How can you I don't think anybody's ever seen that. But how are you going to be the dude that's leading the other 52 men on the fucking roster and be like, "Nah, I don't take one out." And if you watch the play, it's not like he ran 80 fucking yards. This
No.
dude just scrambled around and got like a 6-yard fucking gain or whatever.
I think he was tired of getting like flamed on social media for being such a bad quarterback. I mean, he's completing less than 50% of his passes. He's
He
just
was like 2 of 13 going into half.
yeah, he's absolutely not what we want.
I don't know what people expected. He only played fucking 9 games for Florida.
He played 13, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Maybe teams will stop drafting these freak athletes who clearly lack quarterback skills. Okay, so everybody wants Josh Allen. That is literally what everybody wants. And exactly the high upside, but never produce. Josh Allen took 3 years. Everybody was flaming Josh Allen, but also Josh Allen is a freak of nature.
Josh Allen also led the league in interceptions his rookie year, but also had a shit ton of touchdowns, but also only completed like 55% of his passes, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I mean,
Somewhere around
out of
that.
college, he was under 63, I think.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Like,
He was like the
you
first
know,
quarterback in God knows how many years that like under 62% or something to be drafted in the first round for
yeah,
completion percentage.
and that's
Granted,
just,
like, what would it be if he had fucking D1 athletes out there? He went to fucking Wyoming. Like, you
I
could
mean,
go play
those are
for
D1
Wyoming.
athletes. They're
Yeah.
just, all the corn-fed boys,
Mhm.
bunch of Minot State University
Yeah, a
guys.
whole bunch of high IQ wide receivers. Okay, yeah, we get it.
But yeah, no. Anthony Richardson, it was fun. I'm glad I sold every share of you in fantasy football. I'm glad I sold all your football cards because your value's just not there, buddy. It's rough.
Yeah,
Bunch of grit.
Z Money gets it, dude. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of grit going on in Wyoming. Not a whole lot of, not a
A
whole
bunch of
lot of.
survival, dude.
It
But up next, we got the Titans at the Lions, and man,
was
first quarter,
devastating.
you thought this was going to be a game, dude.
Yeah,
And then it turned out to not be a game at all. The Lions win 52-14. They're throwing touchdowns to everybody, every trick play you can think of.
God.
What's funny is they scored 52 points, and Mason Rudolph is your leading passer at 266 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
Gibbs has 127 yards on 11 carries. Calvin Ridley, 10 catches, 143 yards. You love to see that.
The
But
receiving room over there looks awesome. With
Coach D
Ridley
Hop.
fucking popping off.
But that's the thing is Ridley's either going to get you, your 20 fantasy points, or he's going to get you 2.
Yeah.
There's no consistency. And I think that's what the Titans lack right now. They lack consistent playmakers. They lack, actual franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't just run it with Will Levis and just see what you got. You're 1-6. You're not winning. See if your guy's your guy.
Yeah. This was
But Lions
this was
continue to
brutal.
look good. Number 1 team in the NFL in my eyes. 52 points is nothing to shake your head at. I was really praying to God they put up 71. That way I never had to hear 70-20 ever again. Hey, Joey's watching. Looky here.
Hey.
QBR is worse than Jamarcus Russell. Oof.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
I would believe it. I believe it. But if you look at it, and honestly, with the comment that he just made, you are in the Jamarcus Russell tier, and that is not a tier you ever want to be considered in.
Should I start Hopkins, Bucky, Chubb, or McMillan? Chubb, probably.
I'm starting Chubb, and
number 2 would be D-Hop. Number 3 would be McMillan. 4 would be Bucky.
Nope. I'm going Chubb, Hopkins, Bucky. But he said, or JSN. Joey Silva here with the ARs, 44 JRs. What's 48? That's so bad.
That's pretty bad.
That's so bad. But it is what it is. But yeah, no, definitely you should start Chubb. He's getting more carries, healthy, coming back from that. And
Ford still dealing with an injury, I believe.
Yeah.
And even if he does come back, if Chubb's doing good, they're just going to keep Chubb in.
Yeah, Hopkins, 2 weeks into that offense, I think he's going to fill that Rashid Rice role. I think that's what they want him to do, make him feel comfortable there. But Bucky is your high ceiling, low floor play there. If the Chiefs go big, expect him to get more volume, catches out of the backfield. So it's kind of honestly up to you, but I would start Chubb there. But I'm a loyal Chubb fan, so.
Let's see. Who do they even play?
Wait, what? Did no one tell him to not say that I don't understand unless he doesn't care? What are you talking about?
I don't remember.
Get back to us there, Z Money. But next game on our slate here, funny enough, Falcons at the Bucks. Falcons end up winning this game 31-26. Baker Mayfield threw for 330 yards and 3 touchdowns. Bijan leading with 13 carries for 63 yards. Algier had a day as well, so I hate that for Bijan owners for fantasy. And then Kyle Pitts, 4 receptions, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns. You love to see it.
Finally. Is he going to repeat it? No. He's going to go 1 reception for 11 yards next week.
I don't know. I feel like they're building the rapport. And Kirk Cousins has always had a thing for tight ends with every tight end he's ever had. So I think we're good there. We're safe there. Building the rapport with him is what he needed. The talent's there. We've seen it. And so Richardson, my bad. They should just, what they're going to do, they're going to sit him on the bench, and he's going to have a PR coach come up. And until he starts answering questions better, just like A.D. Mitchell had to do, because you haven't seen him on the field either.
Well, he's taking too many damn plays off.
Bet the under this week, Cowboys by 50.
Oh, I guess we figured out who the Cowboys are playing.
Oh, yeah, they are playing Atlanta.
Bet the under this week. I guarantee you the over-under is not going to be above 50. Why would I take the under if the Cowboys are going to win by 50?
Yeah, right. I do think the over is going to hit on the game. I think it's like 47.5 points, something like that. Don't know off the top of my dome. But the Buccaneers made this a game, even though they lost their top 2 receivers. Cade Otton, welcome to the fucking show, buddy. Keep it up. Love to see it. Got a bunch of shares for him.
It was 17-31 going into the 4th quarter. Like, Let's not
Amen.
act like they made it a game. They just were like, fuck it. You guys can have some pity points.
Nah, it is what it is.
Who ended up getting that? It was Rashad White with the touchdown reception at the very end. It was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that nobody wanted to see.
Yeah. No, the Falcons look good. I like Darnell Mooney getting involved. We had him on our DFS team. He got a touchdown, 86 yards.
Our DFS
Um,
cash, right?
yeah, I cashed. For like it was a $3 entry, and I think we won $6.
Hey, doubling your money.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
dub.
is what it is. Baker
Please.
can't be throwing interceptions, but of course, who in the fuck's Baker throwing to? He didn't have either of his top two wide receivers. He's got Rashad White out of the backfield and Bucky Irving catching a million passes. Kate Otten was another start for us that had two tutties on National Tight End Day. Let's go. But
Love it.
uh, if Raheem Jarrett out of Maryland is your, leading actual receiver, you're gonna have a bad day. That dude's all of 5'10", 165 pounds. If
Can I
he's
get a
out
go
there,
Terps?
go Terps. Hey, right here, right here. Hey,
There you
go
go.
Terps, go
Go
Terps,
Terps.
go
Go
Terps.
Terps. Up next, we have the Saints at the Chargers. Chargers win this game handily, 26-18. They were just kicking field goals left and right. They could not put it in the end zone. Lad McConkey over here with 6 receptions, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. Love to see it, buddy. Justin Herbert, leading passer here, 279 yards, 2 touchdowns. So, and then Kamara's doing what Kamara can do, 10 rushes, 67 yards. But what do you expect here?
Yeah, you've got Spencer Rattler playing for half the game, and then you're pulling him out for Hayner, and we don't know what in the hell's going on. Even Taysom Hill threw a ball. When you've got two quarterbacks that are battling mid-season, this isn't fucking preseason. All right, pick one and go with it. I don't know. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
you expect. I don't know what you expect. Olave. Oh yeah, I've got some Olave shares running around.
So Derek Carr is expected to start this week. You love to see
Thank
it.
God.
He doesn't have Rashid Shaheed to throw the fucking ball to. His only option's Olave. And so
And
we've
Kamara.
seen what Derek Carr can
He
do.
still has Kamara.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm definitely taking Kamara if I can. Give me Olave. Derek Carr's going to throw the ball to both those guys. And then we all know what's going to happen. Hill's going to take every rushing yard inside the 4-yard line, get all the touchdowns, and piss every single fantasy owner off.
Oh yeah.
Z Money says Herbert really has some 0 receivers over there. He does, but Lad McConkey does look like a competent receiver for him. He's building trust. He's getting like 12, 13 targets a game right now.
It's insane.
Yeah. And so that is his trusted blanket there. And we'll see going forward.
Go watch the podcast at the beginning of the season, or even last year. I was so high on Josh Palmer being that guy. He is in fact not that guy. He he had 2 receptions for 72 because he had a bomb, but fuck, like he
Look,
is.
Herbert is that guy. Go trade for him. Right now, his value is as low as it's going to be. The Chargers are going to get receivers, and he is going to light that shit up.
Yeah, they cannot. It's not a sustainable offense if you don't have receivers to throw the ball to. There's just no way around it. I
I like
expect in
this,
this
Joey.
draft they're going to get a burner.
Oh, yeah.
They have Palmer, who's a big guy. He's like 6'4", 6'5". Josh Palmer's a big guy. Lad's kind of small for the short intermediate. I would expect like a 5'10", a 4'3" guy that's just going to be your deep routes. And then the team's going to start clicking.
Joey Silver saying McConkey is the new Allen for Herbert. Yes, except Keenan Allen was elite and way bigger than McConkey.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, let's not act like Keenan Allen isn't 6'3", like 215.
Yeah.
And is like a first team All Pro, a couple times, couple Pro Bowls.
Cup's going nowhere. After they won that game,
if I'm the Chargers, why would I trade for a 31-year-old wide receiver? It just doesn't make sense.
I think after they won that game, they were like, "We're gonna run this shit. Fuck it. Let's see what we can do." Ooh, Joey says washed.
For who, Cup?
I guess.
He is 31. I mean, like I said, he's 31. Like, how many more good years are you going to get out of him?
Great question. Then we have the snooze fest of a game. The Bills beat the Seahawks 31-10. Josh Allen did Josh Allen things. 283 yards, 2 touchdowns. James Cook, welcome back, buddy. Glad you're healthy. 17 carries for 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then Shakir 9 receptions, 107 yards. You love to see it. I've done nothing but praise the man. They brought in Cooper. I was like, what the fuck? Still kept all my Shakir shares, and he has helped me win week in, week out in fantasy.
I just loved what
Allen's
they were
washed.
doing. I loved what they did with Keon Coleman. They were purposely targeting Keon Coleman because he was pissing off that corner, and it was fucking hilarious watching that. That was before Red Zone turned off the damn stream. Red Zone, once it got to 24-3, they were like, no more of this game. But while it was happening
Instead.
early, so I don't know if Keon Coleman's incredibly cool with Tariq Woolen, but he was dapping him up, saying, yeah, good drive. But every time the other corner was on him, it was a fade route to Keon Coleman, like the one in the touchdown, just to try to head top that dude to talk shit. It was fucking hilarious. The deep ball that Keon had was same thing, just the same corner, and he's sitting there just chapping it up with him the whole fucking time. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, Josh Allen is sitting there laughing as it's happening because he's like, yeah, I knew what I'm doing.
Witherspoon.
Oh, that's
How's
the
that with a
corner.
fork? No? No with a fork? Damn. Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. Up next, we have the Bears and Commanders with the fantastic finish here. The Commanders end up winning this game 18-15, and Jaden Daniels, leading passer here with 326 yards, 1 touchdown, and that 1 touchdown came when it mattered the most on a Hail Mary to Brown. De'Ami Brown? No.
Yeah.
No. Noah Brown.
Yeah.
They got 2 Browns. It was Noah Brown.
It was.
DeAndre Swift, leading rusher here, 18 carries, 129 yards, 1 touchdown. Bolton, I got a question for you.
Send it.
Is he a top 5 running back right now in football?
The last 2 weeks? Last 3 weeks?
4 weeks.
Yes.
Last 4 weeks, he's put up over 20 fantasy points.
I know. Fuck. Maybe they figured it out, but man, those first couple of weeks were brutal. Somebody had to have had a stern talking to. I don't know if it's the fucking whoever's calling plays or if it was Swift, but they are looking good now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm high on Swift.
Okay.
Even high this week. He's got the Cardinals this week. Do not be surprised though if he fucking puts one on the ground though, because as we know, Cardinals defense is Swiss cheese. Everybody can run on him. Everybody can pass on him. But God forbid we get turnovers somehow because we just come in and just punch like a motherfucker. All we're trying to do.
Won't tackle you. We're gonna punch the ball.
Yeah, they're good at that. This game was a fucking barn burner though. I mean, it was a fun game to watch, especially like what to do. So
there was a fun game to watch.
There was 3 minutes, three and a half minutes left on the game clock, right, or 4.5 somewhere around there. 4th and inches at the Commanders' 25. Cliff Kingsbury wanted to go for that fucking thing. And Dan Quinn came out and was like, no, you are punting that fucking ball. We are not about to give them the ball at the 20. They end up taking that punt and end up going down and actually scoring. Do we go for that? It's not Madden, right? You got to punt it, or what are you thinking here?
Oh, no, you go for it. You go for the win. You're not here to lose. You're talking about the Commanders, right?
Yeah, they were 4th and inches at like their own 25.
Yeah, you fucking go for it.
Even though you're going to give 25 yards to the end zone.
Yeah. I don't trust the Bears offense. Your defense has played lights out all day.
Well, I mean, that's what they did, though. They did punt it to him and said, go score. And they did.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, they won. At the end of the day, the Commanders came in with 0 expectations of doing anything remotely good. So right now,
what do you mean? I took a money line this week. I knew for a fact they were going to.
No. I mean, for the season. So you have nothing to lose. You were not supposed to be 6-2 at this.
They could lose out for the rest of the season, and they'd be better than what everybody thought they were going to be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they hit their over already for team totals. Which, by the way, Denver is 1 game away from doing. So fuck you.
Cardinals are at 5.5 over under, so I need 2 more.
I got you.
But we still have to play the Jets, the Patriots, the Panthers. So.
Oh yeah, you got that in the bag. Got that one in the bag, buddy.
Yeah.
Denver is only plus 125 to make the playoffs right now. Found that out. I was like,
"What? You think they're favorites?"
No, I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. But you want them to be in the negatives?
No, I'm just saying. Like, I feel like that's high. Like
there's still 9 weeks of football.
our end of this, like it gets brutal.
Okay, then that makes a little more sense. I mean, shit, you guys are what, 2 games above 500?
Oh yeah, we're 5-3.
So,
We play Baltimore, Chiefs, and then it goes Raiders, Browns, and then it's like Chargers, something something Chiefs.
you're fine. I think Denver actually upsets the Ravens this week. It would not surprise me.
Oh, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me, and it wasn't even
Well,
said
I
to me.
also forget they just lost to the Browns, so I know they're going to be really pissed off and really want to win this game. But the Broncos defense, I can't get away from the fact that
Yeah,
Broncos
we'll get
defense
into
is.
that.
Yeah,
We'll get
that'll
into
be a
that in
Friday
a
show.
minute.
Friday show. Tune in Friday.
Friday show. That's a Saturday show, but
Oh,
we'll
Saturday.
probably have a few
Yeah,
beers
we'll
on
talk about
Friday.
it. We'll talk about it Friday. I'm gonna
But
put it on my board to talk about it.
Bears Commanders here.
Yeah.
I absolutely love watching Caleb Williams lose. I don't know why. I think it's extremely unhealthy for me.
I just don't like the
But
Bears. I've never met a cool Bears fan, you know? It's kind of where it goes.
honestly, yeah. Actually, no, I've met one. We met him at the expo this year. He was a pretty cool dude.
Mm.
We're in a league together now, so I like him.
And Pete. Can't forget about Pete.
Oh, and Pete. Yeah, Pete. Yeah, never forget
Sorry.
about Pete.
I think
Yeah,
it's
those
just
are
really
about the only
Collar.
good Bears fans I've
I
ever
think it's
met.
really just Collar's the only obnoxious Bear fan that I'm like, wow, your team
That's
sucks.
it. I only know 3, and the one runs it for me. Just like all Raiders fans are Joey in my eyes. So
Yeah.
just hate them. But love to see it. Love to see Jaden get Hail Mary, win, touchdown.
And have you seen the video of that corner fucking taunting the
Oh, yeah.
fans?
Here, we'll bring
Hilarious.
that comment back up. That DB, yeah. No, he said he wasn't taunting Z
My
Money. He
fucking
said he
ass.
was
His back
cheering
was
on
through the play when it
his
started.
Bears fans. Get the fuck out of here. You looked fucking stupid. You had your
Yeah.
back turned when the play started.
Yeah.
You weren't ready. You were unprepared, and you looked stupid. You are a professional athlete.
Yeah.
And any given Sunday, anything can happen. As we saw, what are you doing?
And he wasn't supposed to even be the one to tip the ball. He was supposed to be on Noah Brown to deflect the fucking tip up that was probably going to happen, which did happening because of him.
No, he definitely has had to run suicides for at least 2 practices.
I don't think he's stopped. I don't think he's stopped running suicides. I think it's just nonstop.
I watched Coach Carter last night, so that's all I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Just running suicides and push-ups.
Yeah.
But up next, and Joey says, hell no, Broncos lose. Standard,
Broncos are a top 3 defense in the league.
Yeah. I mean, talking about losing, Chiefs at the Raiders. Raiders lost.
We knew
27-20.
We knew
It
this
honestly was closer than it looks here. Patrick Mahomes threw for 220 or 262 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kareem Hunt, dude, 21.
He looks good.
21 carries. He's had last 3 weeks multiple 20-yard or 20 carry games. They trust him, which is wild, which means they just did not like any of their running backs outside of Pacheco.
Carson Steele, you can't trust Carson Steele because the motherfucker puts the goddamn ball on the ground every play.
Yep. And he scored a touchdown. Travis Kelce, ever since Rice has gone down, has been his old self. 10 receptions, 90 yards on tight end day for 1 touchdown. You love to see it. And absolutely, I think Kelsey's just there for the 3-peat. And then once Rice went down, he's like, fuck, I actually have to play till the playoffs.
Shit, I got to actually get in shape to do something? Fuck.
Dude, I've been traveling the world with Taylor Swift.
Dude, I've been getting drunk at fucking Era Tour, concerts all goddamn year.
Dude,
Joey, if you're still watching, I do have something to ask you though. Alexander Madison, he carried the ball 14 times. How many yards did he have? I'll give it to you. Don't worry. 15. 15. He averaged 1 yard a carry. Yeah.
Golf butt. We'll give you a golf butt for being a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
You know what? Raiders fans are loyal, dude.
I
I'll
don't
give him
get it.
that.
I don't get it. Your leading receiver is always your tight end with 58 yards. That's it. That's all you had. 58 was your leading receiver. That's got to be the
That man
lowest of the
needs
week.
20 targets a game.
Yeah.
It needs to be we are running the ball, and if we're not running the ball, it's a play action to him over the middle.
Well,
That
they
is
ran
your
14
offense.
times to try to run the ball, and boy, was that unsuccessful.
Up next, we have the Panthers at the Broncos, where the Broncos won this game 28-14. They did give up a last-second touchdown, and they did fumble on the 1-yard line.
Honestly, you guys are disrespectful as fuck on this game, though.
Okay, let me hear it. Come on, give me it. Go ahead.
Okay,
Let's hear
why are we
fucking logic
fake
here.
punting, onside kicking?
We
Like,
did an onside kick.
what you guys were doing all sorts of crazy weird shit. Oh, fake
We
field
did a
goal.
fake field goal.
Yeah, fake punt, fake field goal.
No, they did a fake punt. So they started this.
Oh, okay.
They started this. And we are putting things on tape because we have the Ravens and the Chiefs next. We aren't going to just run the ball up the middle. We are going to work on actually plays we need to do in the fucking real games that matter. So grow up. You're in the fucking NFL. You don't like getting scored on. You don't like being dunked on. Play better fucking ball.
28-7, and we're like, yeah, fake field goal. Fuck it. Yeah, 28-7, a fake field goal. Throw it out there. What the fuck?
To be fair, it was like a 55-yard field goal.
It was a 60-yarder. It was a 60 on the dot.
No. So they had a
Yeah, they had
a delay of game.
Yeah.
And it went to 60 yards. That's how you know they already had that pre-planned, and they were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it." Like,
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's see
Because-
what happens.
they pick up that first down if they don't get that 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
But it was just funny to see. Quit bitching.
It's
Denver
just,
lost 70-20.
like, yeah,
You
you guys are winning ball games, and we're happy for the Denver Broncos. But come on, let's win with some fucking class and stop doing the fucking fake field goals when you're up fucking 28 points.
Nobody said that fucking thing when the Dolphins last year beat the shit out of the Broncos 70-20. I don't want to hear a fucking thing from anybody else. Shut the fuck up. It's not like we were killing it. 2-score game, you could still come back and win. We've seen that.
3-score game.
It was a 2-score game when we did the 4th and 1. Just saying.
What'd you guys do on the 4th and 1?
Double pass. We passed
right.
it back to Cortland Sutton on what looked like a screen, and then he threw it to the fullback to the other side.
Okay, yeah, but that was when you guys were up by 2 scores. When you guys were up by 3 scores is when you did the fucking fake field goal.
Grow the fuck up. Don't care.
You guys are beating up on a shit team.
You know what? Don't be a shit team because Denver's been a fucking doormat for everybody the last 5 years. They deserve happiness. Fuck you.
They weren't even successful with the goddamn fake field goal.
That one, yeah, like I said, because they got the penalty. They would have been. But it all started when the Panthers, on their own fucking 40, decided to do a fake punt. So I don't want to hear this. But on to the second to last game. Cowboys at the 49ers. 49ers won this game 30-24. And all I can say is Dak and CeeDee Lamb. That's it. That's the offense.
That was the whole offense. And like 80 yards of the 146 all came in the fourth quarter.
Appreciate you, Z-Money. You know what, Z-Money, just for that comment, yeah, Cowboys were cheated. Don't know how, but they were cheated.
Yeah.
Fucking disgraceful.
Yeah. Not Dak throwing 2 interceptions.
Yeah.
That couldn't have been it.
You know, not them showing up until they're literally getting their asses kicked 27-10 in the fourth quarter.
It's not the retirement home you guys have at running back with Zeke and Dalvin Cook averaging 3.4 and 2 yards a carry. That couldn't be it. No. You guys were cheated in one way or another.
49ers won this game. And I need to go watch this. I feel bad that I don't know what he's talking about here.
Doesn't matter. The game wasn't close. I mean, it wasn't close until the Cowboys were like, "Oh, let's start playing football in the fourth quarter."
But honestly, what do you want Kittle to do? Like, if he tackled somebody to not catch a ball.
Yeah, take the penalty and move on.
Yeah. If there's no penalty thrown, sorry about it. I don't think refs know how to, throw a penalty flag correctly anyways. So Forgive
And
them
let's
for not
not
knowing.
act like Jordan Mason didn't get hurt. So Isaac, Guarendo's in there running for him. Like, this is
Dude,
a
he,
beat
he
up
did good.
49ers team.
Yeah, 14
Granted, the
rushes. But
Cowboys are also beat the fuck. We get it. You lost like 2 middle linebackers. Your D tackles aren't there. DeMarcus Lawrence isn't there. Micah's not there. Deron Bland, I don't think played. So we get it. You guys are beat up.
y'all are beat up. The defense isn't what they were, and your offense is definitely not what it was. Isn't Brandon
No
Cooks
Brandon
on
Cooks either.
IR?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no Brandon Cooks.
You decided not to take a receiver to pair with CeeDee Lamb. You
Yeah,
just said,
you
"Yeah,
guys
we're
didn't
gonna."
want to pay Derrick Henry, so now you've got the retirement home in the backfield. So
You managed to fuck up everything, Cowboys fans, and I'm so sorry for your loss.
I honestly, it's like it's got to be Jerry Jones. Got to go.
Oh, dude, he does. He
I don't know
does.
that Stephen Jones is going to be any better though.
He just needs to make money. That's all he shut up and make money. Hire a GM like a normal fucking team.
He does. It's his son, Stephen.
Sorry, we're done. We're done. We moved on. I'm sorry, buddy. He said this has become a roast now.
Yeah, Stephen Jones is the GM and like head of like football operations or some stupid
Well,
shit like
then
that.
he needs fired. The Joneses just need to be the Joneses. They just need to
Yeah, yeah.
sit
Just
there in the
inherit the team and
yeah.
just shut up.
Let real people that know football.
Can you imagine Bill Belichick goes to the Cowboys after this year? Because they're going to fire Mike McCarthy. It's going to happen. You get Bill
Um,
Belichick in there, and Bill Belichick says, "You guys stay the fuck over there. I've got football and GM." Do you think they can do that?
no, they won't.
Yeah, I don't think they can.
No, they won't. I don't think the Cowboys are too soft.
Yeah,
They
their whole
can't.
team's
They can't.
always been soft.
Yeah,
They've
they
always been a
they can't
soft
deal
team.
with a Bill Belichick. He said, "Billy, come to us,
Please, Billy, please.
please. We need you, dude. It's so tough." No, they wouldn't survive. Bill Belichick would be like, "Grow the fuck up," and then CD
Well,
would go
the
cry.
best way to put this, right, is why did Jerry Jones get rid of Jimmy Johnson in the 90s? Because they were disagreeing on shit. Jimmy Johnson was like, "Dude, you got to stay the fuck out of football. Let me do football. You do owner." And they couldn't agree, so they fucking canned, Jimmy Johnson. He took his ass down to Florida, and who'd they get? Barry Switzer, a fucking yes man that took that team, 2 years
They've
later.
always had a yes man, though.
Now they
Garrett was
have,
a yes
yeah.
man.
Now they
Like
have. Once Jimmy Johnson left, they were like, nope. Anybody with any sort of personality, not going to be a thing. You know what they had for the longest? We're gonna get Jason Garrett out there. All right, come on, guys.
that's what I'm saying.
The old golf clap. Come on, guys. Yep, come on.
Jerry has an ego of God. You were right, and that is
Man's a
why the Cowboys
billionaire.
will
Billionaires are like
never
that.
Cowboys will never be relevant till the day they die. Until they let football people do football things.
You know another owner who has a god-like ego that reminds me kind of like this?
Go ahead.
His name is David Tepper, and he owns the Panthers. And he used to make the head coach sit in on a meeting every Monday to discuss what happened in the game
Did
so
you
they could
see?
critique the fucking coach, right?
Did you see what happened at the Broncos game?
No.
Oh, there's a video of Tepper opening his owner box thing at Denver and asking security to escort a Denver fan out that was mocking him.
Jesus Christ.
Like, grow the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah. You get
Grow
that
up.
kind of money and you got god-like mentalities. Jerry Jones is no different than Tepper. And look at both of their franchises. Not going anywhere.
Yeah, but on to the last game. And this one was snooze fest. It literally put me to bed, but
Yeah.
made a bunch
Quite
of money
literally.
on it. Giants and Steelers. Steelers end up winning this game 26-18. Russell Wilson, 28 or 20 for 20. 28 passes, completed 20 of them.
Yeah.
That was a stroke. 278 passing yards, one touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, 20 carries, 145 yards, one touchdown. Is in concussion protocol this week, so that should be interesting. But the man looks good.
Yeah, he does.
And he they posted a thing of him. I don't know if you saw it, but he retweeted his run to put the game close. And he's
Yeah.
like, imagine that running back only doing this for 1.5 years right now. Because in college, he only played running back 1 year. He's a
Yeah.
receiver.
Yeah.
Russ Steele got it.
I can't disagree.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck it.
Also, no. Well, to be fair, Russ had it because Najee was on it. Najee had 19 carries for 114. When you do that, the rest of the offense is going to open up.
Yeah.
There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 receivers, or people who caught the damn ball, no matter what position they play, for the Steelers that caught more than 2 receptions. Right? Something's gonna be open if the running game's working.
I want to say,
That's Russell Wilson's bread and butter, dude. If the fucking running game's there, he'll find somebody open.
yeah, and Denver hasn't had a running game. He always had a running game at Seattle. Denver, the last 2 years, just non-existent because everybody loads the box because nobody trusts Denver's receivers. But what Bo's doing right now is good, but that doesn't matter. We're on to this. The elephant in the room. That punt return. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Where the punter got rolled up on and they picked the flag up because the dude returned it for a touchdown.
They picked it up because he got pushed into the punter.
He didn't.
I'm
Rewatch it. He did not get pushed. But that was bullshit. You take that away, this game is crazy.
I mean, you got to look at it like.
Good night, buddy. Have fun playing COD or whatever squad needs you, dude.
He's going
He
to
said
fucking
Cowboys
war.
by 100 and the Falcons suck.
He said he's going to war, dude.
Going to war. But end of the day,
he got pushed. Do I need to pull this up? Do I need
I
to
don't
pull
think
this?
so.
He got pushed heavily, right in the back.
Do you know how to do it?
Yeah, I'm about to do it right now.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully we won't get a strike.
Hopefully we won't what?
Yeah. All right. Look at this. So it's coming from right here from this guy.
Uh-huh.
Here, actually. This is what we're going to do. So he's going right here. Still follow this guy. Look at that. Arms extended. Push.
Bro, that dude's not even touching him, but it is what it is. Fuck it.
It was.
Fuck it.
Look at this. Look at him. He's all over the place because he's goddamn got hands all over his back.
Whatever. That is a horse shit call. You can't do that. But whatever. The refs are in on it. Vegas, NFL script. We know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not hurt about it. But that does it for us. To, the 8 people that watched, we love you to death. We appreciate it. Sorry this was so last minute and spur of the moment. But thank you for listening to the NFL in Review, brought to you by the BS Network, where we do a little bit of BS and we talk a whole lot of sports. Appreciate it, guys. Till next week.